That's right.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Well, Darlene told me to drive 14 hours west and to continue to gas up the car while it was running. And I said, no, Darlene, I don't want to blow myself up. And she goes, I've been gassing like that for a while and hadn't blowed myself up. Well, P1 John says that's no wives' tale. There is 0 chance of an explosion or fire if you leave your car running while you're gassing up.
Explain.
0. He says your car has no open flames or ignition source. It is impossible for that to happen. Otherwise, cars driving in and out of a station or starting up could spark a flame because of the gas fumes in the air. That would never, ever happen. It is a long-lived old wives' tale. I fill up while I'm running all the time, and I dare them to tell me not to.
You think he is Dale Earnhardt Sr.?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's posted right there. I guess they're posting.
It is posted.
Wives' tales.
Shut off engine, no smoking.
And they tell you, they even tell you not to get in your car because people have sparked from the fumes when they go in. If you don't have leather seats, if you've got cloth and your cloth,
you slide your butt across.
Slide your butt across. It pops it, so I disagree with him.
I even put you know what I do? I put my hand on top of the car so I don't get a shock, because sometimes if you shock, like you just said, it'll spark something while you're pumping gas.
Like you're not looking at your phone.
Yeah.
I'm not getting spark. I'm discharging the electrons.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it's
I'm staring at Maria Menounos.
No.
I'm muting her.
No.
It's not touching it. It's not that. It's the friction when you do something else.
Yes, but when you touch the top of your car, it ends that friction. You've grounded yourself.
No, it doesn't end friction.
No, you ground yourself. Yeah.
Well, you're always grounded. You're touching the ground.
I try to be.
Thank you, Dave. It's the nicest thing you've ever said.
Thank you.
I'm done with this. You want to go roll in the grass together?
You win an award or two. It can go to your head. I said, no, sir.
You're 50. You're grounded.
I'm the same person I've always been.
Mm-hmm. All these accolades aren't going to change me.
Nope. That's right. I'm not going to do that.
All right.
Well,
all right.
That's right.
Grounded.
Grounded.
Okay.
When I am pumping gas, I look for a strip of grass median to go roll around in for when I catch on fire. I've told you this.
I know it.
That's exactly right. So I will not.
Go over there and roll in dog poop.
I will.
I'm sure people take their
So
dog.
everybody walks their dog
when they travel with them and they don't pick it up.
That's right.
Trust me.
Put out the fire, I'll tell you that.
Well, that'd be fine.
Derek, you're talking about pumping gas with the engine running. How dangerous? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm a pipeliner in the oil and gas industry, and it's not, people, listen, it's not, you don't have to worry about the ignition or other cars at gas stations. You got to worry about static electricity.
Thank you.
That's it.
That's what will cause sparks.
Yes.
That's what causes pipelines to explode and all this. It's static electricity. So I don't care what anybody says about old wives' tales and all that. It's static electricity is the number one cause for combustion.
And how do you eliminate static electricity around the pump while you pump gas?
Well, you're supposed to be able. So in our industry, we have to wear rubber straps on all of our vehicles that makes contact to the pavement itself.
Okay.
So whenever you exit a vehicle, make sure you touch something to discharge the static electricity.
That's why I lay my hand on top of the car.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
But if you let go of it, and a lot of people get back in their car.
Right.
Okay,
good point.
You create that, and
and
if the fumes are headed towards your driver's door that you don't see,
good point.
Then you can set it back off.
Thank you. I won't do that again then. Thanks, Derek.
And I'll bet.
Thank you, Derek.
I'll put on my weather hat for a second. I'll bet if it's raining out, you have a lower chance because the humidity's higher. It's not as dry. But if it's a dry, sunny day, is the worst day to do it.
Like in winter?
I would think so.
And I do get in my car in winter when it's cold.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
Okay, I won't do that anymore.
Nanny.
God. Especially if it's windy.
That's the softest thing I've ever heard.
If it's windy, I'll get in.
Would you call me nanny?
Call me a nanny.
You get the nanny special.
I get in and I kind of bundle myself a little. Steve, you're talking about pumping gas with the engine running. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was in the industry for quite a while. And in our safety schools, they taught us two things, and two of the points you just talked about. One of them is that the catalytic converter reaches temperatures that can set off fumes on the ground. That's why highway patrolmen do not park downwind of an accident. They've had a car blow up in the past. Also, to Dave's point, actually moist days, rainy days, the fumes stay low to the ground, and there's a much higher chance of sparking and catching the fumes because the air moisture is heavier than the fumes on the ground.
What an education. What an education we're getting in here today.